This time last year, I was incredibly stressed out. I had about 5 jobs in all different phases of the construction process, including pre-sale and closing out, but it was hectic doing everything at once. I had a massive financial goal that I had my sights set on, and I needed to attain it. There was no other option, and it wasn't to amass money, it was to get rid of debt. All of it. Debt-free, which I did accomplish. It's December, there's a ton of Christmas activities that you're invited to and you want to partake with companies you work with and your friends and your family. I had a 1-year-old that I was missing out on just the best times ever with. I had subcontractors that were driving me insane. We had Bluffton builders in Bluffton that just we could not get organized, and by me being on the island, that was actually the worst thing. It was a blessing financially, but we came back off the island to focus on getting this business better. Needless to say, my stress level was incredibly high. But thankfully this year things are much different. We brought more processes in-house, we 6x'd our team size, we started bringing in new subcontractors. But it's what we stopped doing that kept us the most stress-free. See, right there it tells you it's on you to even eliminate your stress. See, the outside world can keep coming at you, but it's up to you to figure out how to either make yourself stronger to it, immune to it, how to dodge it, how to stop experiencing it. So that said, we stopped doing business with people that created stress in our lives, both customers and subcontractors. Secondly, we brought people in-house, we grew our team, and we stopped doing everything ourselves. At the time in 2021, there was 3 of us. Now we have incredible guys on our team with terrific skill sets that know how to tackle problems and only call me after they solve the problem. They don't call me with a broken water pipe while the water's still running. Or more importantly, we just don't show up to a job with a broken water line because the plumber just cut through it and said, "No, I'll get to it when I'm done cutting through the ground." Personally and in the business, my dad created a lot of stresses for me because he was so stressed out. So one thing I did for him and for me and for the guys was I took over the schedule. I took over the production schedule, I took over their daily schedule. While it meant me taking on more work, it was way less stressful because it was something my dad didn't have to think about and then go crazy in the morning trying to figure out. I handled that. I took it off his plate. I told him, "No more! It's mine." And he was actually really okay with it, and it's gone great. Another personal thing for me was I stopped making it all about work. Look, I wanted to become debt-free. Things I needed to eliminate from making bad decisions. And the only way I could do that is to continue to make sacrificial decisions for myself, which included working more, focusing on what made me money first, and spending less time with my family. That's not a good thing, but it's also not good to have a crushing, never-ending debt. I had to 10x my life. I had to 100x my life, my business life, my income life to get to this goal. And if you watch any of my videos or if you know me, you know I don't throw the brakes on. But absolutely, after I hit that goal, I said, okay, we're going to slow it down a little bit. I'm spending time with the family. I'm not taking on 100 things at once. I'm going to go at them at the proper pace because doing it at a breakneck pace will also kill you. Some great ways I started spending more time with my family. This was actually Melissa's idea. She started 75 Hard. All of this is because of Melissa. She started that idea after we got back from Disney, after I recovered from COVID in the new year. And she said, "I think I'm going to do 75 Hard." And I was like, "Well, you're not going to do some fitness, mental toughness challenge without me." So I jumped in to encourage her, but also because I wasn't going to sit back and watch her do it. And on that 75 Hard challenge, we took walks together almost every day. That was time with me and her and our son Noah. And we just got to decompress and just talk and enjoy the outdoors, the fresh air, and just feeling a little bit closer after so much time away from each other really did help. Next, I stopped going to the gym and worked out at home. What that allowed me to do is get almost an hour of my life back every day when I would go to the gym, and I would go to the gym 6 to 7 days a week. I'd work out at home, and that 1 hour was replaced with time with my son because he would wake up early, he would come find me, and we still do it every morning, and it's my favorite part of the morning. One-on-one time with my son instead of driving to the gym. Some other ways that I cut out personal stress. Number 1, I stopped drinking. Drinking does so many bad things for you. Drinking is a thief. I am not here to kill your fun. Trust me, I used to be the best drinker. I used to have so much fun, but it's not worth it. It's not worth what it does to your body, does to your life, and does to your wallet. And when you're stressed out and you're drinking, you're raising your cortisol level, you're raising your estrogen levels, and you're lowering your testosterone levels on top of all the other bad things. But stress induced, you are doing that to yourself by thinking those drinks are helping you after the day, but they're making the rest of your next day seriously so much worse. Stop drinking. Start waking up earlier. It's going to buy you more time in the morning when most people are sleeping in, which allows you to have some peace and quiet to think and or work out and or pray and or meditate and or read. Make sure you're getting enough calories. If you are trying to cut, if you're trying to lose some weight and you are in a very steep caloric deficit, not only are you not going to have more energy, it's going to make you crankier. It's going to make you edgier, and that does not help your stress level. Make sure you're getting some good fats in your head for your brain, and make sure you're getting some good carbs in your body for your muscles and your energy to keep you moving throughout the day. And of course, make sure you get enough protein in there to repair your muscles, because another way to cut out stress is to work out. My number one tip out of all of this is to work out to reduce stress. People would ask, why do you wake up so early? And I would tell them, because I get to work out first thing in the morning, nobody bothers me, and I can kick my own butt first thing in the morning before anybody else does. Before my day gets to me, I get to my day. I sweat, I hate it, I love it, and I am kicking my butt before a single phone call can come in, before a single person can come in, before anything happens in my day that's going to ruin my day. I make the decision that I'm going to be the hardest part of my day. And I know I sound like I'm pretty hype about it, but it's the truth. The only way you will know is if you give it a concerted effort. Do it for 30 days. Wake up at 4:30, 5 a.m., get a little caffeine in you, get hydrated, and bust your butt for 45 minutes to an hour. Do that for 30 days. Sure, take a rest day or two each week, but do that for about 30 days. And you will see a major difference in the way you handle stress. And finally, I save this for last because it's a smaller piece, but it is a major help for me. Stress supplements. They are not all created equal, but I've tested a lot of them and they do work. So I was reading about ashwagandha, and at the time I was at GNC picking up some protein and some pre-workout, and I saw this bottle. It was called Lumiday Brighter Mood, and it had certain ingredients in it that I had already studied and said, oh wow, this is like all the things I wanted to buy on Amazon separately, but in a single pill. So here's what is in that pill that you can try out in separate doses, or you can go and buy this product. Ashwagandha, I prefer the KSM 66 gummies now, L-theanine, St. John's wort, rhodiola, 5-HTP, and vitamin B. Those are the supplements that will really help you out. But I'm telling you right now, if you're drinking and then taking those, you're not doing yourself any favor and it may not work. Quit the drinking first. Clear that out of your system. Kick your butt first. Get your endorphins up. That workout's going to get your endorphins so high, you're going to feel more invincible. You're going to feel more tolerable to the stress that's going to come into your life because your endorphins are so high. And yes, the supplements do work, but make sure you have all of these other things in check first, including your diet. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk on stress. Look, it never ends. There's always something that's going to get to you, but I think by learning how to handle the stress, learning how to eliminate the stress, and learning how to supplement your life to adapt to stresses, this will help you become a better person and enjoy your life more. Love yourself, love each other. I'll see you tomorrow.